Hello everyone and welcome to the Britshaver shaving channel. My name's John Newton and it's been a little while since I had a shave because I've been letting my little nicks and cuts heal up. So we've got plenty of growth to work with today. So I decided I would go back to my old faithful razor, and this is the Gießen and Forsthoff or Timor razor with the walnut handle. And today I'm putting the open comb bottom plate on it. So it's because I've got quite a thick growth. Now, been quite interesting over the last few weeks trying all the different blades. And today's blade will be the Pol Silver Iridium. Now, does it really have iridium in it? Who knows? Is the short answer to that. There's no way that you can tell or test them. But I think that as a rule I would say that I really do not find there to be much difference between the blades. Some appear to be sharper than others. Some appear to be smoother than others. Is there a big difference between them? I personally myself, I don't really find it. Anyway, we're going to try this one. You never know, I might find the blade and go, wow, that's the best blade I've ever used. I think, thinking back to my last shave, that was a pretty good one, and that was a Gillette Ruby Black. So I remember that pretty well. Now here's the Super Iridium blade out of its pack, and it's got some glue on it. So I don't really like that. That's come off of the wrapping. Just give it a little dip in the water. Probably won't make any difference. I'm going to place it in the head of the razor. There you go. I'm not going to do this holding it up in the air. Every time I hold it up in the air and start assembling the razor, something falls on the floor, which is not a good thing. Now, the shave cream, which I haven't used in quite a while, it's been sitting in its tube. There you go. You can't see the blade at all in there. Well, I can't anyway. When I look at it, even I can't even see the blade in there, in real life, so to speak. And so the shave cream is going to be the traditional shave cream. And I used this weeks ago in Italy. So weeks and weeks ago since this has been used, so hopefully it hasn't gone off, but that in English gone off means gone off, so hopefully it won't. And of course I don't know what I'd do without my Amiga 617 Silvertech Badger brush, which is just marvellous, and it's just been getting a little bit wet in the shaving bowl. So we'll empty the shaving bowl now, and not much water in that brush. Let's put some shaving cream in the bowl and produce some lather, hey? How have you been doing since I've seen you last? It was quite interesting doing the open razor, straight razor, cutthroat razor, whatever you'd like to call it in the last video. I didn't really enjoy using it, so I may give it another try in a few weeks' time if I gather some courage. I don't know. There are certain aspects of using a cutthroat razor that bother me, and one of those aspects is shaving with a cutthroat razor is supposed to make you feel like a man, or manly. So that really bothers me, because I don't really want anything else to make me feel like a man. I don't need to be made to feel like a man. I am a man and I don't need any proof of that. So there you are. There's the shaving cream in there. If it gave you a closer shave, or you know, was better for your skin, or cheaper to use, or easier to use, or something that was a positive aspect on the shaving for me, I'd be much keener to use it than making it feel manly, because that's just, to me, that's just ridiculous. And if that offends you, please comment below, I'm sorry. there's a shaving cream in there, that's just the way I feel. And let's produce some lather. There's rather a lot of shaving cream in there, so I'm expecting lots of lather as well. This is quite a good, very stable shaving cream, and the price of it seems to vary quite a lot over time. It doesn't have a very distinctive smell. It's not going to upset anybody. It doesn't upset me or the wife in any way, shape or form. And easy to get hold of. Most supermarkets seem to stock it. The price of it varies from £6 to £2, depending on whether they're doing any promotions. So keep an eye out for when it's £2 and buy a couple of tubes then, is what I say. So there you go, that's without any added water in there. I think I might add a little bit of water, that looks a bit stiff to me, that. And it's always interesting to hear what people have got to say about their own shaving routines and what they do and they don't do and how they feel about it or they don't feel about it. I mean, I really shave to make myself feel clean, and I'll be honest with you, when I shave I look in the mirror and I feel like I look younger and cleaner. I probably don't, but that's the way it makes me feel. Be interested to know if there's any reason why you shave or whether you don't shave or not. Are you a bird watcher? Do you have a big bushy beard? Do you have a moustache? You know, how do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to hear from you. And you know, that's quite an interesting looking lather. I think we'll try with that. So I'm going to wet my face now. I'm going to make it as wet as I can within reason, and let's apply some lather, shall we? I have got the system where I can put an extra mirror up in the bathroom, but I actually forgot to do it today, so I was thinking of putting the extra mirror so I can look more over towards the camera than over towards the main mirror, which is over there, and so that you get a better view of the whole of my face when I'm shaving rather than just one side. But, also, it's useful for me to look back on, and of all things, I have a viewer in Italy, and a woman viewer in Italy, and a woman viewer in England who don't comment, but they do communicate. So, hello to them, and a special hello to Daniela. Right. It probably needs to be a bit wetter. It's a little bit pasty. So let's not worry about it too much. There is a lot of growth to get through today, so I'm just going to let it sit on my face for a moment and do its magic with that stiff hair or thick hair. Fantastic brush this is, it really is good. I'm so pleased with it, I really am. So it just as a matter of interest, this walnut handled razor, every couple of months I just put a tiny dab of castor oil, rub it in, leave it for a few seconds and then wipe it off, and then hopefully that way it won't crack. There's no instructions with the razor to tell you what to do with it, that's what I do. And I use castor oil because it's nice and thick I can see where it's going. It doesn't drip off in any way, shape or form. And once I've wiped it off, I don't even know I've put it on. Is it doing any good? I hope so. Anyway, so as per usual, let's start shaving, eh? I didn't dip the razor in the sink to make it warm, so it's lovely and cold. No pressure. The blade feels sharp and reasonably smooth. Next shave I'm going to try a Derby blade again. I haven't used a Derby blade for a while, but I'm going to try that just to give it some kind of reference, I think. Because I read a lot and hear a lot about people talking about Derby blades and them saying, you know, they're terrible, they're blunt, you know, they can't get a good shave out of them. But I don't find a big problem with them myself. It's got a really nice sound to it, this blade. It's kind of like, really sounds like it's doing its thing. Okay, so pass one, not a bad pass. Definitely needs a second, maybe a third, but there was a lot of growth there. What's the most unusual place you've shaved? Give it some thought now, be careful. The most unusual place I've shaved? There aren't any unusual places yet. You never know. Something might come along that might be unusual. I quite like this shaving cream for how simple it is and how unobtrusive it is. It leaves no scent at all to speak of. It doesn't smell objectionable in any way. I quite like it for that, really. Yeah, I definitely put too much shaving cream in the bowl. I'm going to. I've got a couple of hard soaps to try out, so they'll be coming soon. So it nearly blinded myself with soap in the eye then. Let's just get a towel, shall we? So that I can see again. Oh dear. I reckon I'll probably have another 2 shaves out of that shaving cream. But I won't. So I'm going to sort of like do sideways now and do various different angles on my neck. I find that's the best way. If there is a grain specific direction, I've never worked out what it is. It seems to be different every time I shave. I have nicked my chin through being careless. There you go. Didn't feel it, I just went a bit too heavy with it. I started to press with the razor, I keep telling myself not to press, not to press, not to press, and then I do, and then you get a little nick. So let's have a rinse off. It's unusual, I so very rarely nick myself when I'm shaving these days, but quite often when I go from one razor to another, I tend to, just being a bit careless really, forgetting that I shouldn't be pressing, and just apply a bit of pressure when I shouldn't be. That's what it boils down to. Oh, that lovely sound of the sink emptying, it's fantastic, isn't it? So let's get some alum block, the good old block of alum. That looks really weird on the camera, that. It looks dirty on the camera. I can assure you if it isn't. So. It's a bit stingy where I've nicked myself, and there's a little bit of hair that I've missed underneath my nose, so I should got to go back and do that. Let's be careful. Quite often, once you start nicking yourself, you tend to continue nicking yourself. Okay. Okay, final rinse off. And let's towel down a little bit. I'd really be interested to know what it is that you enjoy about watching shaving videos, really. Is it the different ways that people do it? Is it the sound of it? Is it, what is it about it that you enjoy when you're watching the shaving videos? I often look for technique and see whether somebody's doing it the same way as I am or whether they're doing it completely differently. I'm quite often interested in different soaps and what people think of them. So put down there in the comments what it is that you enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and there is something else. I'll put it in the comments. I can't in the description. A little bit of aftershave, my favourite Chanel La Egoist Platinum. I only use it because it just smells really nice. I've got plenty of aftershave, certainly won't need any for quite a while. Now, okay, that's great. Really pleased to have had a shave. I feel clean now. I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of days' time right here on the Britshaver shaving channel. Shave well and have a good few days. Bye for now.